What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and with our Lights Army, the now big new goal is to try to push to level 45. Now, I'm sure I even have a crazy amount of resources stocked up here. Yeah, I do. But we need to see if we can make any type of progression now that we have 5 new levels to keep pushing on. And I honestly have no clue how difficult these levels are because I have not touched this game mode in quite a while. Now, we do have a full squad here as always. I'm actually going to go with Sun Wukong, though it is additional CC potentially with Vulcans. I think Sun Wukong is the play, and adding him into this team, I think, makes doing a push like this a lot easier, because you'll notice right out of the gate, having a much higher chance of being able to CC the enemy team is pretty big and pretty important here, because if we can keep them locked down, especially these waves here, might even be more powerful than like Therapist Blood Betty, like I was talking about for the Shadow faction. You can see right here, we have just completely locked this enemy team down, yet somehow we have still procced our Unbending Will on so many heroes. Absolutely insane to see, but when you can keep this enemy team locked down as much as you can with our squad here, this might be easier than we thought. But the mini waves might be easier. However, the boss might not, because the boss, of course, cannot be crowd controlled, and that's one thing I'm a little bit afraid of, and we'll have to see how this turns out. Now, the warrior wave, the melee wave here, isn't nearly as dangerous because they don't apply any type of dots or anything while stunned, it seems like, so we're kind of in the clear, whereas the caster ones get a little sketchy. And yeah, Vulcan going in there and just basically one-shotting almost entire waves here. Everybody else's damage is almost negligible besides Wukong. Wukong can get, well, whoa. Can't forget Natalia, our other A- hero. It's funny, our S tiers aren't doing anything for us, but our A- are the best too. And that's because they cost the most money, which is why we haven't gotten either one of them, I should say. So there we go. We did proc that, even though we didn't get it right at the beginning of the fight. I still feel like the Light faction needs a true healer, shielder, support hero, though. That's one thing I'm really hoping to see in the next year come out of this. And if I do, I think I might get a view. Well, I don't know. Yormtum is a good support hero, like for Tenant. If I do make Sun Wukong the householder, I did transfer the Star Soul over from one to the other, but it's going to take some time to get the house ready for Sun Wukong, so we're going to like just play it slow here. And yeah, Yormtum actually doing a little damage at the end there, outpacing our Sun Wukong. Now, this is the one I don't know if the strategy is going to quite work, because the boss is still going to get the big hits off. So we're going to have to like somehow kill this boss really quickly before he can annihilate our team. Luckily, heroes like Sun Wukong are already going to have a shield. Natalia puts the shield on our strongest hero, and yeah, this boss hits like a truck. And you can see right here, even our oh my gosh, my goodness, that is insanity. Yormtum still putting up some good numbers, surprisingly, even without the Star Soul, which is kind of cool to see. Okay. We just need a way to like not instantly die right there. We're going to slow it down next time so you guys can see it. We might have a chance to get back to another active on our Doomturner Vulcan right here. Oh no, he got double CC'd. And they're going to drain energy. He did not get a heal off, and end of round, he is going to die. So, there's a lot going on here. A lot. So, let's get this first round going, and then we'll slow it down. So there we go. He finally got the CC off there. So, what's happening is this active skill from the boss hits like a truck. We need more shielding. We need more survivability, and maybe we don't run the Dragon Rui. There's his hit. Not doing anything crazy. Round 2. Oh, wait. He survived this time. Hold on. That might be what we needed. We needed him to survive to keep the enemy CC'd so that we're not dealing with as much damage on our Vulcan. He still went down. My goodness. And you guys have to remember, I mean, this oh, that's not Vulcan. This Vulcan is powerful. Now, we are using the shears. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the lingering melodic. I think that's the play here. And I should really double check what our setup was. Yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot. I was still running the shears on everybody. So everybody was pretty squishy right here. So lots of stuff not set up quite properly. You know, we could probably leave it on you. I think what I need to do is I need to put some like crowns back on some key heroes to hopefully let them survive a little bit better. Actually, even Natalia probably needs the crown. We'll leave a couple shears up, and that way we're still getting some benefit from that and all. But the crowns might be what we need. And in reality, I might not be needing to use this Rui either way. We haven't CC'd the enemy yet, which is not a good high roll. Nope. Did not manage to get that CC off at all. And oddly enough, that golden crown didn't even seem like it did all that much. So that time we did get the CC off. That is good. We had that round 1 active from the Vulcan. We're gonna need to get to a round 3 active. Oh wait, no. Oh no, I thought we were gonna get a round 2 active. That would have been perfect. Round 1 active from Vulcan, as you guys know, just not that great, but we do want that like supercharged ability very early on. The hope is that he recharges from all the things going out and gets a energy back. He gets 50 energy back, a bunch. And proc it, that would be cool. There we go. He maxed it out. Oh, man, this horrify effect is so horrible. It's just neutering our damage here. And essentially, I think what's happening is we're having heroes die, and the deaths are proccing the fears. It just happens whenever an ally dies. You can see right there, 2 fears went out right there. That was a really good round 1 hit, though. Maybe because we got a lot more hits off, but then, yeah, we just completely melt. By a few more attempts. I want to just see this as a baseline to see, is this even possible right now? I'm sure it is. We just need to get the artifacts set up properly and figure out some tech to make sure our heroes aren't dying too quickly. And again, most of it, though, comes down to the boss. The boss is almost guaranteed to kill someone, which means the horrify effect does go out, which means Vulcan does not get to use his attack. Ooh, maybe? Oh, that was so much damage. So much damage. I think they put out healing curses too. The Amun-Ra healing curses, I think, go out on this wave too. I can't remember. That was a really good round 1 hit. Holy cow. Vulcan is not horrified either right now, which means he gets some energy and gets to hit. End of the round, he might go back to 100. If Wukong can keep them CC'd. He did. No, he didn't. But we have energy. Oh, it's not quite enough. But hold on. Oh, Asmodel killed one of them off. Please just don't die to end of round damage somehow. There we go. All right. So we got the kill. So this strategy will definitely work. We're going to continue to push. No, I'm gonna wait. I want to see how far we get. You know what we can do? I'm just gonna do this. I'm pretty sure we're just guaranteed to beat all the minion waves. I don't think there's a single worry overall. Wait a minute. We got 1 more energy. We're just gonna use it so we don't waste the resources. But I think the problem is, yeah, if we don't lock them down immediately on round 1, it might become an issue. Getting that immediate round 1 CC is pretty big. Hey, we even got a dove out. Vulcan's gonna need another big active, though. That's not gonna come till round 3. And you got petrified and the healing curse. Yeah, that combo right there can be nasty. So essentially, yeah, I'll just show you guys. Let's see if we can just get it right out of the gate. If we get it to proc right away, much like the Irresistible at Betty, it's kind of in the bag. It should be in the bag. It should be in the bag by keeping them CC'd, letting us get all of our effects out. One of them broke free. That's not too big of an issue. Oh, there we go. We CC'd him back. Man, I really want a Sun Wukong account now. Sadly, the one we were going to use, again, it's no longer available to use, so we're going to have to try to do some stuff ourselves here in the future. And it looks like, yeah, as long as we get that CC off at the very beginning, these waves become much, much easier. And honestly, we can probably just buy one and one-tap this as well. Of course not. Of course not. Either way, I'm all on the Sun Wukong train right now. It's just 62 million attack. Should go way up, right? We should get like that 20 million essentially from him. Yeah, he's getting 26 million from this house. That would be pretty dang big on our Sun Wukong. Very, very big. More damage, more output, more survivability with HP. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys next time.